Is this a drill or something?
What if I told you that the female we heard in the recent Rebels trailer, the voice of the Holocron, was Traya from KOTOR 2, aka Darth Traya.
Revan was power. It was like staring into the heart of the Force. Even then you could see the Jedi he would slay etched on his soul.
Now this doesn't exclude the Darth Revan theories at all being made canon, but let's discuss the following as how this could expand upon it. Now, an obvious nod is the actual music in the old Master trailer. Everyone was so focused on Maul, myself included, we forgot that the music...
Friends. They need my help.
Yes, and with good reason.
...is actually the same as played in KOTOR 2 on, you guessed it, Malachor 5 on Traya's Academy. However, a slight change is obviously made in name from Malachor 5 to Malachor. Darth Sion actually went on to say about the temple, it is ancient, a relic that survived the destruction of Malachor. It's always here, far before the Mandalorian Wars, and it draws death and hate to it, channels it. Atrocities feed its power, and with its power, it creates hunger. Many Jedi have been consumed by it. In the Old Republic, Malachor was the site of the mass shadow generator where everyone was obliterated in a similar manner at the hands of Revan, who was taught originally by Traya, something she discusses at length in KOTOR 2.
At one time, Revan was my Padawan in times past, long ago.
Now notice how the temple itself is shaped as a holocron, and the surroundings show body/statues everywhere in poses as a post-battle scenario, as if they died where they stood fighting. Now we've heard repeatedly whispers of Old Republic being brought into this season, from Ezra picking up an ancient crossguard lightsaber, which is confirmed as Old Republic in design, which Kylo Ren used to design his own weapon. And more importantly, the sabers are strewn about, as if weapons were in people's hands when they were killed and they dropped them. This seems like a side of something terrible that had happened, creating a dark side nexus maybe, but also funneling the power to the temple. And to further this statement, we have this voice saying, now strangely enough, that sounds a lot like Ventress.
Come, Padawan. Your fall will be my ascension to the Sith.
However, after the occurrences in Dark Disciple, that rules her out, and the fact that the temple was sealed for thousands of years. But what we do know is Dave Filoni loves bringing back voice actors, from Anakin Skywalker to Obi-Wan Kenobi. He does it all, but it's entirely plausible that it's Nika Futterman doing the voice versus Sarah Castleman, who originally voiced Traya. Dave Filoni said he wrote this backstory of the planet, and as Ahsoka said, there's always some truth in legend. Maybe not all. So we have a song that matches, we have a temple, but not an academy, though it could be both, though he did go on to say it's mostly about teamwork. Therefore, by definition, the Sith's tendency for betrayal saw them fail. Why would a Sith temple lock out Sith is my question, as by definition, they betray each other. It's an intriguing one at the least. Now, Darth Traya's name was based on the word betrayal, something that is a key factor to breaching this exact temple. And the fact that the temple, according to Dave Filoni, is not only thousands of years old, it couldn't be opened by even Darth Sidious and Darth Maul working in tandem by design, so with that in mind, we've ruled out any Sith Lord post-Old Republic, as the temple has totally been on lockdown. We've also seen that the Holocron is still intact in the temple, and Sith Holocrons belong to Sith Lords. They would imbue their teachings directly into the Holocron, and they could be accessed by those who are worthy, though they've openly said that they can be used as keys, and we've seen this power, massive amount of power coming out of the top of the Holocron or temple, as basically it shows the Holocron is a key and that it's stored up a massive amount of what appears to be dark side energy, which could be, again, because of the fact that it obliterated a lot of people, it could be sucking up all the force energy of the people that it killed. The motives of the person who originally locked down the temple are still unclear. The female voicing and the side of the temple are definitely pointing to someone Old Republic, and the body strewn about with the temple showing to be unlocked by the Holocron and used as a weapon. Anyone from Traya, Revan, heck, even Nihilus is fair game is popping up. But that's just my theory. I think we're going to see Traya and Revan pop up. I'm kind of moving towards that she will actually be the catalyst for Revan's reappearance, or there could be multiple Sith Lords speaking through the Holocron itself. But the beauty of this video is it is just start of the discussion. Our love of Star Wars surrounds and it binds us together, so let me know in the comments below, who do you think is voicing the Holocron, and what do you think is going to happen? Who do you think we're going to see coming back? Is it going to be new characters, old, or maybe something entirely different? Because if you love Star Wars, I want to talk to you about it. It's as simple as that. If you want to stay up to date with the latest Star Wars videos on origins, games, and theories, don't forget to use those force powers of yours and hit subscribe. And hey, leave a comment below about what you want to see in future videos. It may just get covered. Thanks for watching, and may the force be with you. Always.